engage. We made it.
You made
Welcome,
it.
everybody. So we had so much fun last time doing the big goodbye that we had to do one more before the year ends. And tonight we're doing hello, DJ Night. You know, I should say hi to everybody first. Hello, everybody. And my esteemed panel of cast members.
Esteemed, wow.
Merry men,
Yes.
if you will.
Yes. KAIDA, that's your cue.
We're men in tights. Yes.
Tights.
Hi. Hello.
Tights.
We roll around the forest looking for fights. Yes.
I don't
Welcome
know the song, but
Back,
okay.
gang. We have a new face among us, Mr. KAIDA. Foot
Hola,
Bandit.
¿cómo estás? All right.
You might have trouble seeing him.
We just started. And
Smile.
we're bringing out the foot jokes. Hi.
Darnell, are you going to make it through this?
Ruh-roh.
Done, man. He's
He's
Already
lost.
red.
I just can't look at him the entire time.
He's as red as my sweater. Look at him.
Niat. Thank you so much for the gifted fives. What do I say? Here,
Sorry,
that's a
I
good
was-
one.
Is that okay? Well, yeah.
Ooh, gross. He's icky. I never want to touch a yucky man thing.
I actually added a couple new clips in there, like this one.
She's naked, and she's not wearing any clothes, too.
Is that Thumb Wars?
Thumbtanic.
Yeah.
Wowzers.
Do that her.
She's naked.
She's
not wearing any clothes, too.
Lemon Party. Lemon Party super sticker. Thank you so much.
Ooh.
Why does it shrink?
It just does.
I don't know how you guys walk around with those things.
It was
I really
cold.
Ridiculous.
It was cold.
Very cold, man.
Oh, goodness. It's good to see you, Niat. Thank you so much for having me on today. Even though it's kind of like a fifth wheel. And then you guys started doing the television shows that I actually did watch. And I'm like, missed opportunities.
Shout out Niet.
He's proved that Australia is real.
Yeah, he's the only other Australian I'll tolerate. Shout out to Niet.
Yeah.
Jake,
I love him.
with 10 memberships? I'm clapping like it's not my own show. Thank you, Jake.
I'll do the recharge clap.
Much appreciated.
He has his own
Oh,
clip.
well, there's things that you can do to get your own clip too, KAIDA.
I don't think I want one.
Not that.
not what you're thinking.
Yeah,
Do anything for
yeah,
love,
thank
but I
you,
won't do
Leon.
that.
Thank you,
Darnell,
Leon.
hang in there, buddy.
You know
I'm
where
trying.
my mind went. I went straight down.
Yep.
And we got Zax, we got Dax, we got UK Gamer, we've got Sammy 3P in the chat and on the panel. Beautiful. Good to see you guys again. Oh my goodness. $5 Joshua Clark, the Gaming Mason. Well, today was fun on X. I freaking love any episode with Q. They're amazing. Okay,
I'm not sure I would call it fun. It's been very enlightening, though.
Can I pause for 30 seconds? I think I need
Sure.
to get some coffee before I like collapse into a
I
pile.
got some right here. Come on.
Absolutely.
Here, I'll
Absolutely.
pour it
Won't
down
go
on top of
anywhere.
you.
Yeah. Cool.
Waterfall. Okay, so just to get us started, and then we can go around. So we are doing QPID again, season 4, episode 20, and originally aired on April 20th, 1991. Let's see. The storyline: Picard is visited by his archaeologist acquaintance Vash, and then Q appears, claiming that he owes Picard a debt for helping him back into the continuum. He decides to repay it by illustrating to Picard the pitfalls of getting involved with someone, placing them all in a fantasy world where Picard is Robin Hood, Vash Maid Marian, and Q the Sheriff of Nottingham. So for
Why is it called
reference,
Cupid, though?
it's a play on Cupid because
Because I make you fall in love, bitch.
But it's Robin
Oh
Hood.
yeah, because he's trying. Okay, yeah, because he's trying to prove that Picard loves Vash or Vash.
and,
okay, gotcha.
and he's compromised.
Okay. See, I didn't
Mhm.
watch the episode, so I have no idea.
Oh, KAIDA.
Oh
You-
no, I forgot.
But yes, it has nothing to do with Robin Hood.
I forgot. Hold on, I gotta switch it. Hold on, there we go.
That
There it
reminds
is.
me,
Oh,
KAIDA,
okay.
KAIDA today, I learned that he's only black from the waist down. That's what he told me on Twitter. So
Yeah. On Twitter, I have to identify as a white man so I can get away with things.
There you go.
Because if they find out
boy.
I'm black, they're just gonna block me.
So I will be the director today. I will be reading all of the in-between parts. Leon, Words of Paradise is Q. Tiny but Fierce, my esteemed co-host, is Vash and Troy. TEBOW is Friar Data and the old servant.
Hey,
who
I've
made
got my
Harry
scalp
Potter.
right here. I can show everybody. I've just got it chilling right
show
here.
the
I've got it on my. I just can't wear it. It doesn't work. But yeah, I'm Friar in spirit.
It's looking a little more like a war forehead.
It's pretty bad.
Asian Corey.
Pretty sure Friar
Okay.
in Spirit is like a religion in Louisiana, but
Yes.
Perhaps. Moving on down the line, Sammy 3P is reading for Picard and Geordi. He did such a wonderful job interpreting the role of Geordi. So we're going to see what he comes up with today. Darnell.
What is the picture of me?
We're off to a great start, everybody. This is awesome.
Oh shit.
So Darnell, who might need oxygen, will be playing the role or reading for Beverly Crusher and for Sir Guy Gisborne. He's got the gingers today. And KAIDA, I was told this was a little too on the nose, but KAIDA will be reading for Worf. And Diesel is reading for Riker today. So
Well, if
Worf,
this was Netflix, KAIDA would have my 2 roles.
true.
He's not
actually,
wrong.
hold on. If you could zoom in a little bit, not only is it on the nose, but they have very similar noses. Look at that
Oh,
wide
no,
ass
get
grid.
out of here.
That is not
Stop it.
true.
Oh boy.
You bastard bitch.
KAIDA looks much better than Worf.
I agree.
agree.
Kata's got a much nicer nose.
Kata's got better skin, yeah.
It's the forehead.
Oh my god. Woo. Hey, Sonia.
I was
Alright,
gonna go.
actually,
Kata looked
one of my
pissed, and then I
favorite things
remembered
to
that's
see-
just a still image, but that's probably the face that Kate is making right now.
Oh, this is better. This is
I have
much
to
better.
say that the one of the things that I love the most about like how they try to deal with like loose strings left in other series, they'll try to fix in the new series that comes up. And I think my favorite thing ever is when Deep Space Nine they go back to the Tribble episode and
Mhm.
Worf's there and he has to wear something to cover his forehead. And they're talking about the Klingons, and I was going, "Where are the Klingons? I don't see any Klingons." Because the Klingons back then they didn't have the facial ridges. Because it is a time we do not speak of. And then in Enterprise, they have the whole thing with that they were trying to create super soldiers using like Khan's DNA and stuff. And so instead, they accidentally got rid of all the ridges for like 2/3 of an entire generation. And now we know exactly why all of that happened, and that you have 4 different series that click all the way around to finish one plot point. I just kind of love.
Klingons eventually went corduroy.
Oh boy. Did you know that this episode, while filming a fight with the castle guard, Jonathan Frakes was injured from the Stuntman's sword after it broke through the Little John quarterstaff, and he has to be taken to the hospital in his Robin Hood era clothes. Frakes later remarked how funny it was that no one in the Hollywood hospital thought it was a weird thing to have happened.
That's Hollywood.
And one of the goofs is as Robin Hood is about to be beheaded, Friar Tuck attempts to create a distraction by throwing a device into a fire grate, but the object bounces a couple of times and falls out of the grate through the hole at the bottom. So
This was a spoiler. Robin Hood's about to be beheaded.
Seriously.
buckle up, Buttercup.
Some of us have never seen the episode. Come on.
Yeah.
my esteemed cast members, some of them have not seen this or have not seen it in the last 15 years.
I might have
Psychotic
seen it. I
Mongoose,
don't know.
thank you. Thank you so much for the gifting. Oh my
I'm
god.
prepared to go forward with it. I'm here live. I'm not a cat.
We are not cats. We're doing this.
Psychotic Mongoose has always been one of my favorite Avatar names. I've always just thought that was great.
Awesome one.
See, I feel like he's the arch rival to the Angry Badger, the Psychotic Mongoose. Like,
Yes. Or they team up and fight crime, right? That's the only two ways.
Fight snakes.
Snakes and
Not
freaking
unless
lions.
the
Honey badgers
ambiguous-
are nuts. But I guess Angry Badger isn't actually a honey badger, is he? He's a European badger.
yeah, he hates honey badgers. Actually, it's part of the lore.
God. Vaguely remembering that as I was speaking.
Okay, guys. Do you guys all have your scripts?
Yep.
Handy?
Yes.
Sweet. All right. We're going to start with the teaser. And if, just to break down, the teaser is what is shown when the show starts before the credits, the beginning credits. So enter the teaser. Let's go. So this was, so the episode is Cupid, of course. It was formerly known as Q Love. So I like Cupid better.
Yeah, I agree.
The final draft of the script was written or published. What we're reading today is from January 31st, 1991. So, fade in. Exterior space, the Enterprise. The ship orbits a small orange-hued planet.
Captain's log. Stardate 44741.9. We have arrived at Tegus 3, where the Enterprise is to serve host to the Federation Archaeology Council's annual symposium.
And he's in the interior of the ready room. Picard intensely studying his monitor screen.
I look forward to giving tomorrow's keynote address with great anticipation.
The door chime sounds.
Come.
Troy enters. Picard barely glances up from the monitor. Troy smiles at Picard's preoccupation.
I thought you wanted to know.
Want to know.
Oh, damn it.
Wah, wah.
Yeah.
Keep going.
I thought you'd want to know, Captain. The council members have all been beamed aboard and assigned quarters.
Excellent.
And Troy?
Oh, sorry.
No, there's filler stuff in there. Okay.
We're both having problems tonight. It really is quite late, Captain.
Picard motions her over to the monitor.
Tell me, Counselor, in regard to my lecture, which do you suppose would provide greater clarity? A chronological... Damn it.
A clown.
A fucking clown.
A chronological structure, or a division of each excavation's findings into various sociological, religious, and environmental subgroupings.
I thought you had already decided on a chronological structure.
Okay, nodding, but not quite convinced. Still, there is something to be said for a more scientific approach.
Captain, may I make a suggestion?
By all means.
Relax. You've written a brilliant speech.
It needs to be. Tomorrow I'll be addressing some of the greatest minds or scientific minds in the Federation. Switzer, Clark Torndorf, McFarland. Giants in the field of archaeology. Next to them, I'm nothing but an enthusiastic amateur.
I doubt they think of you as an amateur, not when it comes to the ruins of Tegus 3, at least.
Well, I have done my homework. I've examined the findings of every archaeological expedition conducted on the planet's surface.
It's unfortunate that Taguans no longer allow outsiders to visit the ruins.
Indeed, especially since we still know little about their origin.
He gestures toward the monitor.
Hopefully, I've been able to construct some intriguing theories of my own.
I'm sure the council members will agree that you have.
Your support is appreciated, Diana.
Picard stands.
Screen off.
The CU screen as it goes blank. Then we enter Picard's quarters. The door opens. Picard enters looking somewhat fatigued. The first thing he notices is a Horgon sitting on his desk. Picard looks at it, curious. Where the hell did this thing come from? Then Vash.
Oh, wait. I'm so sorry.
You're fine.
Bring back any memories?
Picard turns to see Vash stepping out of the shadows near the door. For a moment, he's taken completely off guard.
Vash, how did you get in here?
She smiles and moves closer.
I came in through the window.
Picard barely has the chance to regain his aplomb when she snakes an arm around him and they kiss. It's going to last a while. End of the teaser, fade out. Great start. All right, we're greasing the wheels.
Doing it. Yes, we're doing it.
Hell
Yo,
KAIDA, I gotta say, man, for this teaser part, I loved your performance.
Thank you.
You know how to stay quiet and know your place as a black man.
I've learned.
Oh my goodness.
This is going to be
I
a
also
long
learned that
stream.
I can't say the word chronological. Oh, there now, fucking.
That's a toughie. Now you can't.
You can't say the English
It's going to be a. I hope somebody clips that, put it on Twitter, get them canceled.
Sammy, you madman with your spot on Picard. Except if I start looking at your face when you talk, man, I'll just start laughing. Then I'll look at Darnell and I just.
He's losing it this whole time.
You ain't right, bro.
I'll turn my camera off if you want.
No, man.
No,
don't do that. Don't
better
do that.
not.
No. I want to watch you I want to watch your face get all red and have a stroke.
Especially when it gets to me and Crusher. Come on.
Dude, we can have
We're gonna be able to
blast.
cut that sexual tension with a butter knife, people.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Oh
Cut it
my.
My
with a
nip
butter
already
knife.
wrecked.
Getting ready.
Okay, Act 1. We're in Picard's quarters. Vash is wearing the same outfit from the night before, a little hussy, and Picard in his dress uniform.
What a
They're
whore.
sat at a table eating a breakfast of rolls and jam. There is still a warm afterglow from the evening's activities. Picard is slightly ill at ease
Yeah.
about playing host to Vash aboard the Enterprise.
I had no idea you were a member of the Archaeology Council.
Vash only smiles.
You are a member, aren't you?
More or less.
Why have you come to Takers 3?
To see you, of course.
Is that the only reason?
Isn't it enough?
She moves closer to him. It's an intimate moment.
I wish I could believe you.
I'd be disappointed if you did. I really have missed you, Jean-Luc.
But before they can act on a mutual impulse, the door chimes. I should have that sound effect. Picard waits until Vash steps away before answering.
Come.
Oh my. Beverly strides in.
I'm sorry I'm late. Oh, excuse me? I didn't know you had company.
That's quite all right, Doctor. Beverly Crusher, allow me to introduce you to Bosch, a friend of mine with the Archaeology Council.
Women exchange greetings.
I didn't mean to interrupt. The captain and I often share morning tea.
Yes, Jean-Luc's told me all about you.
Really? When was that?
On Risa, where we met.
Beverly is finding this all very interesting.
I see. That must have been during your vacation last year.
So it was.
I'm surprised he never mentioned you.
So am I.
She shoots Picard a look, but no explanation is forthcoming.
Are you busy, Doctor?
At the moment.
I was wondering. I'd love to see some more of this marvelous ship.
I'd be delighted to show it to you, if that's all right with you, Jean-Luc.
Of course.
But he doesn't seem thrilled at the prospect as Vash passes him on the way out.
Don't worry. I promise I'll behave myself.
Picard does not look reassured. Moving into 10 forward, the lounge is only lightly populated at the moment. Riker is seated alone having a drink. Beverly and Vash enter.
You all right, bud?
I'm fine.
All right. And this is 10 forward, where the council's welcoming reception is to be held this afternoon.
I couldn't think of a
Vash.
better location. Tell me, does Jean-Luc come here often?
No, not often.
I didn't think so.
The captain is a very private man.
He certainly acted that way when we first met, but I managed to loosen him up.
Beverly would definitely like to learn more about this woman.
Would you like something to drink? You fucking whore.
Okay, we're saying what's on the script, not what we know they wanted to say.
You almost killed me.
Beverly walks over to the bar. Vash checks out the view from the window as Riker approaches. Look at his surly face. Look at that. He's not bored.
Eternity never
help you
looked
right
so
now.
lovely.
Excuse me?
I was referring to the view, not you, you whore. Eternity never looked so lovely.
It's plain.
You must be Commander Riker.
And I'm afraid you have me at a disadvantage.
I didn't mean to interrupt. I believe you were about to tell me that my eyes are mysterious as the stars.
Riker is intrigued. How the hell did she know?
You're a betazoid.
Not at all. It's just that Jean-Luc does quite a good imitation of you.
He does?
Beverly comes back with the drinks.
See you too, mate.
Not exactly.
Vash is a member of the Archaeology Council and a friend of the captain.
So I gathered.
Oh, they met during his visit to Risa.
It's Riza, you idiot.
Shut up!
On Riza?
I'm an angry bitch. I'm angry at this whore.
That must have been a better vacation than he let on.
You mean he never mentioned me to you either?
Well, believe me, if he had, I probably would have remembered.
You'd think he'd have told someone about me.
Dr. Crusher, please report to sickbay.
On my way. I'm afraid I won't be able to finish up the tour. Perhaps Commander Riker could fill in for me.
It would be my pleasure.
Beverly leaves Riker and Vash head for the door.
So you're the one who asked Jean-Luc to buy a Horgon.
That was me.
Tell me, Commander, do you collect sexual fertility symbols?
I wouldn't call it a very large collection. I got other large things.
Oh my. And they're out the door. Moving on to the interior of the bridge, Data and Geordi are at the science station. Warp is tactical. ND's elsewhere. Riker and Vash exit the aft turbo lift.
I think I pulled something stepping over that chair. And that brings us to the main bridge, the command center of the Enterprise, and the end of our tour. And why is everybody simping on this mid-looking chick? She ain't nearly as hot as Crusher.
Yeah, gas up mids for sure.
Yeah.
Gosh, she's sexy with her personality.
I don't think she's as hot as Riker.
Well, you would.
Dude, young skinny Riker.
It's a lot of bundles of sticks in here. Let's get a move on.
Riker brings her over to the science station.
I prefer thespian.
Riker.
You're up, Kip.
Oh, whoa.
3, 2, 1, you're back in the room.
Gash, I'd like you to meet Commander LaForge and Commander Data.
At an exchange of greetings, Riker gestures over to Worf, who looks on with disapproval.
And this is Lieutenant Worf. Something wrong, Lieutenant?
We broke him.
Go for it.
I'm trying to stay in character. All right, here we go. I can't get it out.
The anticipation's killing me.
That's what she said.
Both of those things she said. I can't get it out. The anticipation's killing me.
Sir, I was not informed that council members have been granted bridge clearance.
Mr. Worf, if something happened to your Klingon testicles, I think we make an exception in this case, Mr. Worf. Gash is the captain's guest.
Gosh.
Did you call her Gash?
Yeah. For the second time. Nobody noticed it the first time.
I heard it the first time.
Darnell heard it.
I heard it. I was biting my fucking tongue. Like literally.
Interested glances all around. Worf is somewhat at a loss for what to say.
Welcome aboard. Riker leads Vash over to the command area. That's not
That's my
line.
Oh God.
Vash.
Is this where Jean-Luc sits?
That's the big chair.
To everyone's surprise, she sits down in it. It provides a definite sense of power.
I can see where being a starship captain does have its rewards.
I'm glad
Damn.
you approve.
All eyes turn to Picard, who has just exited the ready room. Vash stands.
Jean-Luc, Commander Riker was just showing me the bridge.
Picard looks at Riker.
Dr. Crusher was called to sick bay, so I decided to mac on your chick.
Picard nods an awkward
We
beat
should
of silence.
probably do an episode where we do actually say what everyone's actually thinking,
That would be great.
That would-
but we can save it for that one.
Okay. Oh, God.
Go fuck
Picard.
yourself, simp. So did you enjoy your tour?
Very much.
Good.
Another awkward moment.
I guess I'll head back to my room now and get ready for the reception.
By all means. Well, I suppose I'll see you later then.
I do look forward to it.
She turns and makes the long walk back up the ramp to the turbo lift.
That's
Riker,
not a
watching
long
her
walk.
go. That's not a long walk.
Fascinating woman.
No comment from Picard. Angelon, Data, and Geordi. Geordi has also watched Vash exit the bridge. As the turbolift doors
Ouch.
close, he breaks into a grin.
You find something humorous, Geordi.
Didn't you notice how ill at ease the captain seemed around Bash?
Yes, however, I see I see nothing amusing in his hostility toward her.
This wasn't hostility, Data. He likes her a lot.
Still smiling, Geordi turns back to the science monitor. And there weren't any visuals for this part because it wasn't in the actual episode. So we're just going to go to space here. Still smiling, Geordi turns back to the science monitor. A puzzled Data is left pondering the intricacies of human relationships. The ship maintains in standard orbit. And then we move into 10 forward, just like that. Council members mingle with the crew. A rather informal time is being had by all. Vash is cornered, or not, yeah, Vash is cornered by, Vash is cornered Troy over by a buffet table.
I don't understand. I thought being a ship's counselor meant the captain confided in you. Oh, wait,
Oh,
this
this is where you have to play both
No wonder. I'm
parts.
like, this doesn't feel right.
He's like, you shut up. No, you shut up.
As I was. I don't understand. I thought being the ship's counselor meant the captain confided in you. He does when he feels it's necessary. And he never spoke to you about me? Not that I recall. Not even a hint. You must understand the captain is a very
Pull this one
private
off.
man. How
Private
can I say that
man.
in sync with saying both of it for both of them? Private man. I know.
She
Will you
spots
excuse
Picard,
me?
who was deep in conversation with a Vulcan council member.
Will you
Oh,
excuse
sorry.
me? Certainly.
Vash walks off. Vash passes by Worf, Geordi, Beverly, and Data. Worf?
Say it. You know you want to say it.
Say it.
Nice legs.
No,
That's
that's not what I
man.
wanted you to say.
I think you mean
Hey,
feet.
nice
Worf.
feet, bitch.
He's
Are you
broken.
so regretting agreeing to this?
Oh, I gotta say it again. Okay. Nice legs for a human.
There you go. Picard and the Vulcan.
Is Worf gay?
I think so.
I agree. The Vulcan excavations on Tagus 3 were extensive. Unfortunately, they were confined to the northeastern part of the city.
Vash appears at his elbow.
Jean-Luc, we need to talk.
One look and Picard knows she means it.
Pardon me.
He and Vash move to a private spot.
The reception seems to be a success.
Forget the reception for a moment. How come you've never mentioned me to your friends?
What would you have me tell them?
Maybe that we met for one thing, that we had an adventure together, some fun.
I'm afraid it wasn't possible.
Why not?
It would have been inappropriate.
I wasn't expecting you to go into intimate details.
A captain does not share his personal feelings with his crew.
Is that a Starfleet regulation, or did you make that one up yourself?
I'm sorry you're upset.
I'm sorry if my being here embarrasses you.
Is this his
And with
side
that-
bitch?
Regret not watching this episode. Damn.
Oh yeah, this is definitely like side
Vacation
bitch energy.
bitch.
What a narcissistic bitch.
And with that, she turns and walks away. Hold on, a perplexed Captain Picard. Then we move into the main bridge. Riker's at the command, Indy's at comms, and ops. Picard enters from the forward turbolift.
That was the reception.
Splendid.
He exits into the ready room. Inside of the ready room, he enters and stops as he sees Q seated at his desk, dressed in a Starfleet uniform.
Jean-Luc, how wonderful to see you again.
That's one way to play it.
Not gay. SSA.
There you go. On
I
Picard's
can do it.
behalf,
I hear that you are bisexual.
Sorry, go.
on Picard's reaction, it fades out, and that is the end of Act 1. Bravo.
I have to switch the voice now because of Leon.
Oh no, you're killing it. You are killing it.
Me and fucking Quizmaster over here had an argument over who was going to do Q the homoist. And so
Excuse me. I think. Excuse me. No. Stop. This is the role made for me. You don't understand, son.
I have had one line. You don't get to stay here and assume that I'm going to do a workshop and you want you to let me play it out. It's my fucking role.
It's a gay off.
I will say,
I need to move.
KAIDA, every single time, because I have the script over like the main screen, I do a fucking double take every single time you do Worf.
Yes.
We're gonna keep all the gay to one side over there.
No. I like being in the middle.
Oh,
Movement.
pops and s'mores. Pops and s'mores.
Leon's a method.
This is.
Make it so. Make it so.
Oh no. There we go. Okay, we are now knee deep into Act 2. Actually, no, it's ankles deep. We're bypassing the feet. We're going straight to ankles.
Feet deep.
We're tip deep.
The interior of the ready room, as before the break.
You just stand there, say something.
Picard advances into the room.
Get out of my chair.
I was hoping for something more along the lines of, welcome back, Q. It's a pleasure to see you, old friend.
We are not friends.
You own me, mon capitan.
Q snaps his fingers, and now it's Picard who sits at his desk and Q who stands before him.
There. Perhaps now your manners will show some improvement.
What brings you here, Q? Have you been banished from the continuum once again?
I wonder why.
You're still apologizing to me for the last time.
Then what is it you want?
Must I always have a reason to stop by? I was in the sector and...
Picard
All
doesn't
right.
buy it.
All right, you forced my confession. Truth is, we have a debt to settle.
A debt?
You, Picard, and it gnaws at me, interferes with each day.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Without your assistance at our last encounter, I would have survived, and I would have taken my own life, but for you, Jean-Luc.
We all make mistakes.
Well, your good deed made it possible that my reinstatement into the continuum, and I resent owing you anything. So I'm here to pay up. What shall it be? Tell me, and I'll be gone.
Just be gone. That will suffice nicely.
There must be something. Something.
Sound like Billy Eichner.
Constructive, my new word for the day.
Some of the time, all right? Right now, I have several things to attend to.
Yes, your speech. I've read it. I found it dull and pedantic, much like yourself. Oh, I could help you with it.
No.
You actually been to the ruins in Tagas 3, have you? Never been, sorry.
They've sealed it off for over a century.
How can you write about what you've never seen?
He was suddenly wearing a safari suit.
Oh my god.
Heyo.
I'll take you there.
Come hither.
Impossible. That would mean breaking Tagian law.
Why must you be so ethical? Okay, I suppose you could travel back in time. You could see what Tagus was like 2 billion years ago. They really knew how to have fun back in those days.
I'm afraid my answer is still no. My lecture will have to stand on its own. Now will you please leave my ship?
So then you refuse my help?
Completely.
A beat as Q broods and finally.
You're simply impossible to find a gift for, Picard.
And he's gone.
Oh, thank God.
Commander Riker, report to my ready room.
Riker enters.
Bring the lube and towels.
Yes, Captain. Oh,
The homo's back.
Q. Any idea what he's up to?
No, he wants to do something nice for me.
Riker reacts. That definitely sounds like trouble.
I'll alert the crew.
I have to say though, actually, if you're a true archaeologist and someone offers you the chance to go back and see the people,
Of course you would.
Yeah.
It's cute.
To me, that is the one gift that Picard would have had trouble saying no to.
But you don't trust Q. You never
No,
trust
you don't
him.
trust you. You don't trust you. But I just feel like
Wow,
that
you
scene should have been a little bit more tempting. That's all I'm trying to say.
It was like, once again, this table reading is brought to you by autism.
Some of ours are just
Beautiful.
ADHD.
Yeah. All together.
I'm just dead inside.
By our powers combined, we're the ADHD autism team.
Hey, we unite like Voltron.
They're like one big autistic dude.
Yeah, and he's always like talking about stupid shit.
Collectively, we're all fantastic at math and can remember the weather from 10 years
He
ago.
beats his enemies by talking about shit in detail.
With our powers combined, we are Captain Distraction.
Yes.
Picard exits the turbo lift. He heads down the corridor on the way to meet with one of the council officials. At the hall, he hesitates, turns left instead of right. He halts at a doorway, rings the bell.
Who's there?
It's me,
Who?
Jean-Luc.
The door slides open. Vash stands in the entrance.
Yes.
May I come in
What for?
to talk?
I'm listening.
If it's all the same to you, I'd rather this discussion not take place in a public corridor.
He slips past her, and now we're inside of her quarters. The first thing Picard notices are various digging tools piled in a corner. He looks over at Bash.
I thought these were private quarters.
He picks up a pad off the table. A map of the ruins of Tegus. Picard places the pad back on the table.
I thought I was the only reason you came to Tegus.
I never fooled you for a second.
She moves closer to Picard.
Still, you are the most important reason.
Am I?
She steps away.
That's the trouble with being such a well-known liar. Even when I tell the truth, no one believes me.
Picard refuses to be swayed, and I apologize, Kata, for your black card being revoked.
R.I.P. I'm afraid all this equipment will have to be confiscated.
Is that necessary?
I could have you placed in the brig.
Why don't you?
If the Taguans were to catch you down there.
You gave me the same warning about Sarthong 5.
I remember.
Thong, 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 thong.
I was going to say, you know, thong is in that word, like.
Cue the thong song.
Well, it didn't stop me from going there. I brought back some very impressive artifacts, too.
Which you no doubt sold for a nice profit.
It's what I do.
Not while you're aboard my ship. I will not allow it.
Let's get one thing straight, Picard. I cannot change who I am for you or anyone else.
Nor can I change who I am.
Then we have nothing more to say to each other.
So it would seem.
Picard leaves. Bash sits at the table. She's depressed and upset. Q's head appears from the bulkhead behind her. He's obviously overheard their discussion and found it fascinating.
Eavesdropping, fuck.
The ruins of Haggis.
Then we move to the interior corridor as Troy, Geordi, and Data walk down it. And this was not in the episode, so I have no visuals for this. So we have this to look at while we do the next one. Geordi.
Yes, the final frontier.
What do y'all think it is?
What do I think what is?
About her. That, you know, gets to the captain.
Perhaps it's their common interest in archaeology.
I don't think so.
But, Counselor, as an archaeologist, her company would certainly be intellectually stimulating to the captain.
It's not all.
She's not just stimulating. His intellect data.
It's really none of our business.
They turn a corner and come face to face with Q, leaning against a wall wearing a Starfleet uniform again.
It's fucking big.
You know, you want to know about Picard and that woman? I'll tell you.
We hear the sound of birds chirping in the air.
It's love.
He disappears. Now we're inside of Picard's quarters. Picard enters disgruntled. He goes into his bedroom, which is dark. As he enters, he sees a figure under the covers in his bed. A slight smile creeps to his lips. He moves to the bed, pulls back the covers to reveal Q.
Leaving alone, Picard.
Dun, dun, dun.
I am in no mood for your gayness.
I thought there was something different about you. You seem tense, preoccupied, somewhat smaller.
The fuck?
They shrink?
First, I thought it was that horrible lecture of yours, but I was mistaken.
Whatever game you want to play, we'll have to wait until tomorrow.
You know what game I want to play, baby.
Oh, God.
Heavens, no.
I'll need 4 brandies first.
Yeah.
4 brandies
why I
and Earl
haven't
Grey
been
tea
yet.
hot.
Oh, God.
Picard gets into bed, but Q refuses to be ignored.
I had such high hopes for you, Jean-Luc. I thought you were a bit more evolved than the rest of your species, but I now realize you're as weak as the others. Still, it pains me to see the great Picard brought down by a woman.
Yeah, you know how gross they are, don't you, Q?
Ew.
Ooh, gross. He's icky. I never want to touch a yucky man thing.
I'll
They
reverse
leak
it.
so often, like once a month.
Picard tries not to feign disinterest.
What woman?
Don't play coy with me, Captain. I witnessed your little bat with Vash, nor will I soon forget that look of misery on your face. The pain, the anguish. If I didn't know better, I would have thought you were already married.
That is a deep V cut.
You really must be bored, Q. You're letting your imagination run away with you.
This human emotion of love is a dangerous thing, Picard. You're obviously ill-equipped to handle it. She's found a vulnerability in you. A vulnerability that I've wanted to find for years. If I had known this sooner, I would have arrived as a female. Mark my words, Jean-Luc. This is your Achilles heel.
Believe what you wish.
You deny that you care for this woman?
Picard doesn't answer.
Believe me, Picard, I've been doing you a big favor by suddenly turning her into a Cladnian eel.
Stay away from her, Q.
I only want to help. My debt to you.
No, is hereby nullified. I don't want your help, your advice, your favors, or, for that matter, you. Can you understand that once and for all?
You would have me stand idly by while she leads you to your destruction?
Yes.
As you wish.
And once again, he's gone. A concerned Picard is left wondering what Q meant by that last remark. As next, we're into the interior of the meeting room the next morning as Picard and Riker enter.
Knock him dead, Captain.
Picard
Please.
nods and moves toward the podium. Riker toward the audience. All seats are filled in anticipation of Picard's lecture. Vash sits among the council members. Our regular crew members are present as well. As he steps up to the podium, he's waited for this moment a long time.
Ladies and gentlemen, members of the Archaeology Council, welcome. It is the mystery of Tegus 3 that brings us all together today. A mystery that has invited more argument and deduction than the best Sherlock Holmes or Dixon Hill tale. Well, if you'll excuse the conceit, you're about to hear my own detective story.
Suddenly, a hunting cap with a feather appears on Beverly's head. As Troy attempts to point this phenomenon out to Beverly, a similar cap appears on her own head. They stare at each other in disbelief.
For several years, I've been trying to unravel the secrets of Tegus 3. Needless to
Women.
say, I have not succeeded.
Still unaware that anything is amiss.
However, I have, I believe, turned up some new information that, if nothing else, raises a whole new set of mysteries that I hope we can discuss during our time together.
Riker reacts to the quarterstaff that appears in his hand. Geordi to the mandolin that appears in his.
There have been 947 known archaeological excavations conducted on the planet's surface.
Data, who finds himself wearing a cowl and holding a leg of lamb.
Out of that number, 74 are generally considered to have revealed findings of major importance.
Thank you, Christus, for the gift to membership. And since we have a Gucci raid, I have to do something for Gooch because he is just so popular. Oh, gosh. I alphabetize these and everything.
I'm so popular. Everybody loves me so much.
Thank you for the Gucci raid. Kira.
Oh,
you.
it's
Last I
Kira.
checked, I was like 14 subs away from 1,800. So, yay. Awesome. Click the like and do the things. That'd be fun. It'd be really cool if you did. Okay, so blah, blah, blah. Astounded by the chaperone which has appeared on his shoulders.
The earliest took place some 22,000 years ago.
Picard, along with the rest of the theater audience, is beginning to realize that something peculiar is going on.
The last was completed within the last 400 years.
Suddenly, he's dressed in a jerkin and cap, a familiar Lincoln green. The audience reacts, so does Picard. Then, as Yaman's bow appears in his hand,
What the hell?
and he vanishes. Now we are on the outside. We're in the forest. Picard, Riker, Geordi, Data, Worf, Beverly, and Troy all appear at the same time, all dressed in period costume. Beverly and Troy wear men's clothing. Beverly also carries a sword. Troy, a longbow, and arrows. Data is bald except for a soup bowl fringe plastered to his forehead. Riker wears a yellowish jerkin and carries his quarterstaff. Worf is dressed like a dandy, and Geordi still holds his mandolin. As they all react, Picard is raging.
Q!
There it is. And then it fades
Well
out.
done.
And that was the end of Act 2.
You nailed that last line. You got it spot on.
Yeah, I'm glad there's no
Beautiful.
chairs out in the woods. I'll kill myself.
Oh my God.
Truly the most underutilized letter in the alphabet. So good on you, Sammy.
Thank you.
Yes. Beautiful job. Okay, I'm going to take a brief intermission, talk amongst yourselves, and engage with the chat. I will be right back.
She's got to pee.
Oh my
Well,
God.
first of all, there's a lot of Robin Hood Men in Tights references in the
Yes.
chat, which we appreciate. Gun Home Mag says, I said my name is Achu. Dave Chappelle, you love to see it. Alfredo, Men in Tights. Darnell, if you'd be so kind.
True. Wait. Set me up again. Set me up again.
Alfredo Chorizo says, Men in Tights. Darnell, if you'd be so kind.
Yes.
There you go. That's it.
We burn this shit with fire.
Kate, are you enjoying being new to the crew?
Y'all haven't seen up because that's why I wear the glasses so nobody can see my eyes. I'm
Are you
crying.
crying? Is this bringing you to tears? Is our thespian acting bringing you a tear to your eye?
It's tears of laughter and pain. So yes,
Aren't they the same?
Sorry, there's not enough feet in this episode for you.
yeah, it's kind of a letdown if you ask me.
I
to
can
be
maybe get
honest.
my feet up here. I don't know.
No.
there you go.
I don't bend like that.
Give
I don't
it
bend
to
like
us,
that.
Steve-O.
That's what I'm looking for.
Oh, there
I'm
you go.
already on the edge. Don't make me jump.
Oh, there it is, Darnell. There it is.
Oh God damn it.
UK Gamer. Does anybody want to read UK Gamer's message here?
Tights.
Tights.
Tights. You got to really out falsetto that shit. You're a singer, Sammy. You should know this. Jay Gilbert says, note feeder showing this episode 0 out of 10. And KAIDA, everyone's crying tonight. Gucci Game crying also.
Were feet shown when I was away?
Yeah.
No.
Only a little bit.
Yeah, just Darnell's.
We got some
No.
piggies.
Only
Not
in
the
certain
ones that I
people's
was
imagination.
I couldn't bend that way. I just can't get the angle.
Yeah.
Not the
Home
ones I
Access
was
sure
looking
got
for.
wood for us.
I can't
Oh,
believe
ready
this
to
is a
continue,
really long
boss?
stream. All right.
And this is sober. Imagine drunk.
I know.
Oh yeah, no. The last time we did this, I actually had a few things to drink. I am on nothing but coffee right now, so I am
Oh,
really
no.
sober.
I've been drinking since 5 p.m., 6 p.m., so it's almost midnight.
No, I
Shit.
had a little to drink the last time. I'm not drinking anything but energy drinks this time. So
if Leon gets a little bit more, he's gonna bust out the knee pads. So I need to stop this.
Yo, when you had as much practice as I've had, you don't need knee pads anymore. I got calluses on my kneecaps.
Jesus.
Not gay. SSA.
They were skateboarding calluses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's definitely somebody's Leon.
As our heroes survey the scenery around them, Troy.
Is this Tragus
Take it away.
3?
I doubt there are many oak trees on Tagus. No, my guess is this is supposed to be Earth. Sometime around the 12th century. And this is England, Sherwood Forest to be precise. Or at least Q's recreation of it.
Riker.
Oh god, he's gone.
Plus Riker.
Riker.
Riker's down.
He's going to get something to drink, I would assume.
Oh shit.
No.
All right,
I don't think he was ready.
I'll take it since I haven't been saying shit this entire time anyway.
Okay.
He
Go
wasn't
Riker.
ready.
What was his accent? Man, that explains a lot. No, that explains these costumes.
Fucking black
Exactly
people
number
can't
one.
read.
Exactly number one. Or should I say, John Little.
Riker studies Picard to see if he's serious.
If he's Little John, that would make you.
I know. Robin Hood.
Hold please. I beat as it sinks in.
Sir, I protest. I am not a merry man.
Oh, you could do that so much with so much more enthusiasm.
Sir, I protest. I am not a merry man.
There you go.
My balls dropped in the
Never know.
intermission.
On the contrary, Lieutenant Worf, your clothing identifies you with the character of Will Scarlet, just as Geordi's mandolin suggests he is Alan. What the hell?
Alan Adale.
Alan
Adale.
Adale.
Yes.
It means Alan of the Dale, and that's actually what the minstrel was named in actual
He's in
history.
like 3 different Robin Hood
Yes.
movies. He's never been in any of them
He is. They just don't name him correctly.
because he doesn't matter.
Okay,
Supposedly, he's the bard who actually wrote the
Read
story.
the fucking source material. Just a second.
Supposedly, Alan,
You have
Alan
that just
Adale is
lying
actually
I'll
the
have time to
bard.
read when I'm dead.
He
Okay.
bought that shit today. Don't listen to him.
No. I love this. I've had this book
You
for
never
years. I
opened
love this book.
I
I whipped this shit
hey,
out when we had Director X on. And
You know
I've
my
schooled
time
his
to
ass.
read. You know what I have time to read right now. Okay, so I could be reading or I could be doing this.
so 2 things.
Nice.
Nagrandal with a 10.
Yes,
thank
thank
you
you.
so much. Milady, why hath done left thigh with no wrench? Whatever shall I do for you without it? Well, you got one now, buddy. Good morrow, sir. And Kira, thank you for becoming a new member all on your own. That's absurd.
Shout out,
But thank
Kira.
you. That's wonderful. You know what? She gets
What's happening, hot stuff?
thank you for joining the militia.
I love that dude. Long duck dong.
Long duck dong. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Where's my script?
We're up to Riker.
We're at Riker.
Riker. Oh, Alan Adale. Riker.
After Data.
That explains these costumes.
No,
No, wait,
Thank
wait,
you,
Further down.
Mr. Data.
Wait.
And
Go down to
And you,
27.
Mr. Data, bear a striking resemblance to one Friar Tuck.
Data examines his stomach.
I would not play the fool for Q's amusement. He takes off his cap, looks at it in disgust, and slams it on the ground, and that is not my line.
no. Worf should have said, "I pity the fool."
Stealing my stuff. Typical.
More racist stereotypes.
Picard.
Shit.
Take it away.
You're quite right, Rolf. You hear that, Q? You may as well return us to our ship immediately.
Before I go on, Scott Hot, great historical knowledge requires something.
Google.
So they react to a horse's shrill whinny and turn to see Sir Guy of Gisborne, mounted on a sleek charger, sword drawn.
I have you at last, Robin Hood.
As he charges at Picard, Worf draws his own sword to defend his captain. Sir Guy rides past Worf, cutting him across the shoulder with his sword. Worf is ready to fight on, but suddenly an arrow slams into a tree next to Picard. Coming over a nearby hill, longbows are at the ready. 3 more arrows strike trees around them. Picard sees there's only one hope to escape. Picard.
Oh, sorry. Quick, into the forest.
Worf prepares to cover their retreat, hanging back as the others disappear into the trees.
Mr. Worf, that's an order.
Worf follows Picard into the forest. A furious Sir Guy turns to his men who search the underbrush.
Enough, you fools! We'll never find them in the Greenwood.
Oy vey.
Oh no! Picard and his crew are resting. He approaches Worf, who is being tended to by Beverly. Stands tricorder.
I've managed to stop the bleeding.
Q appears on horseback. He's garbed in the cloak and livery of the High Sheriff of Nottingham. An angry Picard approaches Q.
About time you showed up.
I'd prefer it if you addressed me as His Honor, the High Sheriff of Nottingham.
We will not share in this pointless fantasy of yours.
Q dismounts.
Fine. Wait here and do nothing. By midday tomorrow, you'll all be safely back aboard your ship, but you'll have to accept the consequences of your inaction.
What consequences?
What's the one thing Robin Hood is famous for?
That Bryan Adams song.
A beat. Nobody answers. Then Geordie.
Robbing from the rich to give to the poor.
Besides that,
are you referring to his rescue of Maid Marian from Nottingham Castle?
Right, you are, Data.
Q looks over at Picard with glee.
It just so happens that Sir Guy of Gisborne has decreed that Marian's head comes off tomorrow at noon.
Bosh.
Q smiles. He's enjoying himself thoroughly.
The choice is yours, my dear Robin. You can either take your ease here within the Sylvan Glade or risk your life to save a woman you care nothing about.
My feelings toward Bosch are irrelevant. I'd attempt to save any innocent life, as you well know.
Oh, but what of your merry men? Are you willing to put them in jeopardy as well? Is Vash's life worth losing, or hers, or even his?
Q, you make me want to throw up, dude. Seriously. Oh. It's hitting on a level I just can't quite explain.
It doesn't make it any better. This episode, it doesn't make it any better because the dialogue is so gay when he does it. It doesn't.
It's like Epicac.
This is considered one of the silliest, worst episodes of all of Next Generation.
I like how they referenced though. He referenced whatever
The previous one we were on, yeah.
Oh yeah.
He brought it around full circle.
Yeah, I watched a lot of this growing up, and I don't remember this episode.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't remember this episode.
This is the one Star Trek I actually watched.
Hypno. Oh,
yes,
no.
yes, Hypno, it is.
I'm going to finish my line now. Oh, I admit he would make for a perfect throw rug in Nottingham Castle.
Q, I ask you to end this now, before anyone else gets hurt.
Impossible.
You
See, I was
swings
given
up
a
onto the
fantasy
horse.
as you. Oh, thank you. Sorry. Impossible. You see, I was given this fantasy, as you call it, a life of its own. I don't know how things will turn out any more than you do. But of the thing I am certain, I dare you to set foot in Nottingham Castle. Blood will be spilled, baby.
He and the horse vanish. Now we're outside of Nottingham Castle. It's the daytime. And then we go to the interior of Maid Marian's chambers. A small, stark room in the tower, minimal furniture to include a wooden bench. Vash, dressed in Marian's virginal white, paces the floor. She's watched by an elderly servant.
Is that me?
Yes.
You'll wear yourself out with all that pacing, my lady.
I told you to stop calling me that. My name is Vash.
My poor lamb, it's a brain sickness you've got for sure. Can't I get you something to ease your suffering?
I could use a drink.
It wasn't spirits I was thinking of, my lady.
She picks up a wooden box.
I have here some nice fresh leeches to drain the fever.
Get out.
The servant rushes to the door, but before she can get there, it opens and Sir Guy enters, and our Sir Guy has dropped. I think he was having some connection issues.
Yeah,
Who will take up the mantle? Oh, wait. He's back. Hey,
However, while he's loading in.
while he's doing that. Gooch.
He hates his internet.
Apparently,
It's
Sir
so
Guy
bad.
didn't pay his internet bill.
Oh my gosh.
No, the sad part is
Score a direct hit.
Or
Thank
better
you,
yet, what
Gooch.
Gooch is thinking when he hears all these accents. I don't see it.
That's your co-host, Kata.
What the fuck was that?
Oh, it happened.
Send me that.
The fact that's out that you don't watch Moxie streams. God damn it!
Send me that.
Right?
How long ago was that?
A few months.
I've
or
seen
so.
that one a few
I
times.
probably
It's got to
did
be a
see
long
it.
time now.
It's been around. Where have you been, KAIDA?
In the dungeon playing.
Oh,
video
only
games.
watching black content creators because he's racist.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Well, you don't have that card anymore, so welcome to the white side.
Yeah,
Glad
yeah,
to have ya.
yeah. You lost your black card after hanging with this group of
Pull up a chair,
mayonnaise
buckaroo.
monkeys.
Yeah, just KAIDA and the dandruff demons just hanging out.
You know,
So,
the
third
snow
guy
possums.
stares at Vash with undisguised desire. I don't know if he can speak at the moment.
Well, I think we skipped the servants line. Hang on. So
We did.
Hello?
yeah.
Hello?
Oh wait. Oh, third guy
Hey,
enters.
he's back.
Servant.
Okay.
And he's back.
Oh, her mind's in an awful turmoil, Sir Guy.
Who the hell are you?
Milady, everyone in Nottingham knows Sir Guy of Gisborne.
Sir Guy of what?
Her servant rolls her eyes towards heaven and, shaking her head, hurries out of the room. Sir Guy closes the door behind her.
Do not mock me, Lady Marion. I'm prepared to offer you one final chance to change your mind.
He grabs hold of her.
Will you marry me?
Oh my goodness. She
I
pulls
see.
away and slaps him across the face.
I see. Then the execution will proceed as scheduled.
What execution?
I warn you, Marion, this pathetic attempt at feigning madness will not save your life.
You mean I'm the one getting executed?
The Vash is at a loss to explain how she came to be in this current predicament. A lifetime of adventure has honed her survival instincts to a razor's edge.
Sir Guy, wait. Can't we talk this over? I admit I haven't been myself lately. Perhaps we've both been acting a bit hasty.
She sits down on the bench, pats the space next to her.
Please.
He smiles, delighted. Beautifully done. Next, we're outside of the castle. We're back in the forest. We hear bad mandolin playing in the background as Troy pulls back on a bow and lets fly an arrow. We hear the thwack of impact. Camera pans over to the tree that was her intended target. There's no sign of the arrow. Pans over to a few feet to the right. Data is standing with an arrow in his chest. Troy hurries over.
Data, are you all right?
As Data checks his systems,
The arrow impacted just above my 6th intercostal support, penetrating my secondary subprocessor. Fortunately,
Data moves his arm up and down and in and out.
Fortunately, none of my biofunctions seem impaired.
Data pulls the arrow out of his body. He offers it to Troy, who is much relieved.
Do not get discouraged. I believe your aim is improving.
Beverly is checking Worf's wound in the background. As Geordi sits on a log strumming the mandolin, it sounds like fingernails on a blackboard. Worf gets up, crosses to Geordi, and takes the mandolin out of his hands. He walks over and smashes it against a tree, hands the neck back to Geordi.
Sorry.
Animal House.
A relieved grin from Riker as he watches Picard buckle on his sword.
It's about time we got out of here, sir.
Not we, Commander. You and the others are to wait here until I return.
You're not planning on going after her alone, are you?
The others gather around.
This is not a mission. It's personal, between Q and myself. I don't want any of you involved.
But Captain, she's so mid and crushers over here.
You have your orders, Commander. I expect you to follow them.
With a final glance at his crew, Picard heads off toward Nottingham. On Riker's worried look, we fade out. And that is the end of Act freaking 3.
Jesus Christ.
I'm so proud of this community. KAIDA, how you doing?
I'm making it.
He's never coming back again.
It's funny, KAIDA, because me too.
He's like, fuck these white
Oh.
people.
Can we please burn this man with fire? Okay, in Minecraft.
Which one?
Leon?
Yeah, I don't think Leon's gay voice is a front. I think the voice that we regularly hear, that's the front. That's his
Yeah.
actual
Shut up, KAIDA.
voice.
I don't know. He's got too many ex-wives for that.
Ex
We
plural.
did it,
Yeah,
guys.
that's why. They found out what he does on Saturday night.
And Sunday night.
No.
And Monday
Not
night,
what he
Tuesday
does.
night.
Not what he does. Who he does.
I don't appreciate this third degree. We have a script to get to.
We sure do. Gosh darn it. As we get into Act 4, we are inside of the castle. It's nighttime, cold, imposing, and lit by flickering torches. We see a limited selection of the yard. Heraldic banners hang from the walls. A circular staircase rises to the tower. Only a few servants are visible as a haughty Q, still dressed as the High Sheriff, surveys his domain with smug satisfaction. Nearby is an executioner. Off to the side, a tinker with his back to us repairs the chains on a pair of shackles. The massively built executioner is busy sharpening the blade of his broadaxe against a foot-powered grindstone. That's where we are. Let's see. He pauses to inspect his work. Q, passing by, barely taps the edge of the blade with his index finger.
A touch sharper, shall we?
God damn it. The executioner starts up the grindstone. Q suddenly halts in confusion as he discovers a surprising sight before him. A new angle. Vash and Sir Guy, looking surprisingly chummy as they approach from another part of the courtyard. She carries a bouquet of fresh picked flowers. Sir Guy holds up a pomegranate. Vash smiles and demurely nibbles it. A suspicious Q approaches them.
Such benevolence, Sir Guy. Allowing the condemned prisoner fresh air.
You're a
Sir Guy.
fucking sheriff. Me married
There he
and
is.
fitted to be my wife.
Apparently, Sir Guy's Snagglepuss from Hanna-Barbera.
He
You're
sounded
correct, number one.
like
That's impossible.
Vash motions to a servant who approaches with a tray of 2 goblets of wine.
Not at all. Though I admit a maiden seldom has the opportunity to win herself such a noble husband.
She takes a goblet from the tray and hands it to Sir Guy.
A toast to the most beautiful bride to be in all of England.
Just monster.
He goes to drink.
Hold there, Sir Guy.
He knocks the goblet to the ground.
Have you taken leave of your senses? Oh,
It could be poisoned. Some foul scheme of Robin Hood. She's in league with him, I'd still warrant.
Robin Hood?
Beat as Vash absorbs this rather bizarre accusation. She has no choice but to bluff her way through it.
Oh, Robin Hood. That was over long ago.
Why, all of Nottingham knows you're in love with him. Slut.
That's a lie. He bewitched me, put me under some evil spell.
Sir Guy gives her hand an encouraging pat.
just as I suspected. You can add sorcery to the list of charges against that rogue.
But
Hayda,
third
you
guy.
get back here. You get back here right now.
But third guy, if anyone's bewitched you,
If anyone has been bewitched.
oh, has anyone been bewitched? It's you. I'm sorry. We've got a lot going on here.
Sir Guy stands. His hand is placed firmly on the hilt of his sword.
Silence! Any further impudence, and that'll be your head on the chopping block. Guards, escort the Lady Marian to her chamber.
But I'd much rather stay with you.
Of course you would, my child, but I have important business to discuss with the sheriff. And you must prepare for your wedding.
I count the hours.
She kisses him. She allows herself to be led away. Not before her eyes flash him the promise of future delights. Sir Guy and Q watch her depart.
Lovely creature.
She is intriguing.
Q is determined not to allow his well-laid scheme go astray.
Third guy, Perhaps it would be wise to keep this wedding a secret for now.
What are you babbling about?
I mean, you still hope to capture Robin Hood, don't you?
I live for the moment.
Well, if he were to hear that Marion's life were no longer in danger, well, there'd be no need for him to come to Nottingham to rescue her.
Sir Guy
My
slaps
heavens!
Q on the back.
My heavens, you're right. No word of my wedding shall leave these halls.
Or these walls.
You shut your whore mouth.
Sir Guy continued.
Wait. Okay. What better way to celebrate a marriage than with an execution?
Sir Guy and Q share a chuckle, then go their separate ways.
This could be fun.
Q crosses by the Tinker hammering at a chain. The Tinker looks up once Q has passed him by, revealing himself to be Picard in disguise. Dun dun dun! It's a big moment. Oh my goodness. Okay. Vash paces around her room. Suddenly she stops, listening to what could be a faint rustling. The noise ceases. Vash continues to pace. The rustling resumes, louder now. Again, Vash stops pacing. The sound, and now it's clearly the rustling of vines that's coming from outside her open window. She moves toward the embrasure, then when suddenly a hand appears on the ledge with a final grunt. Picard lifts himself through the window. Vash throws herself at him.
Jean-Luc, I'm so glad to see you.
She throws herself into his arms and kisses him.
You would not believe what I've been through. 1 minute I'm on the Enterprise, and the next thing I know, I'm here in Nottingham. First they're going to chop my head off, and now I'm supposed to marry someone named Sir Guy, and everyone insists on calling me Marion.
Yes, I know.
You do? But how?
For the first time, she notices his outfit.
Look, bitch.
Open your eyes.
Open your eyes, bitch. Look at me.
Pat and I were brought here by an old adversary of mine named Q. I'll tell you the rest once we're safe.
He leads her toward the window.
Come, we don't have much time.
Are the others outside?
They're waiting for us back in Sherwood.
You mean you came alone?
Yes, now let's...
What kind of plan is that?
An excellent one if you'd only hurry up.
You do realize our lives are at stake here.
Only too well.
And this is the best strategy you could have come up with? One man against an entire castle?
I suppose you know of a better one?
How about this? You go, I'll stay here.
She walks away from the window.
Marry Sir Guy if I have to.
That is brilliant.
If there's a way to escape, I'll find it eventually, with my head still attached.
You don't really expect me to leave you here.
He reaches for her. She pulls away.
I can take care of myself.
Must you be so stubborn?
Suddenly, the door is flying open, and Sir Guy enters, backed by a retinue of soldiers.
Stubborn fucking that. There'll be no escape for you this time, Robin Hood.
Behind me.
He steps in front of her and reaches for his sword, but Vash is quicker. She pulls the blade out of his scabbard and points it at his chest.
You should have left while you had the chance.
Bitch.
Sir Guy advances on this.
Exactly.
Oh my god. Oh no!
Sir Guy.
Well done, my dear.
Consider it my wedding present to you.
Oh.
The guards lead Picard away. Now we're in the courtyard. It's nighttime. Picard and the guards come down the stairs. He barely glances at a beaming Q as he's hurried away. Sir Guy follows behind.
Congratulations, Gisborne. I see you snared the jackal.
It's Marion who deserves the credit. She took him with his own sword.
Oh, God.
On Q's astonished reaction, Then we go back to the interior of Migmarion's chambers. It's still nighttime. Vash is seated at a table writing feverishly. Her servant enters and scuttles across the room to her.
You sent for me, my lady?
You must take this letter to Robin's men.
You want me to go to Sherwood Forest at this time of night?
You will leave immediately.
But it's dark. I'll get lost.
Vash continues to write.
Besides, it's not safe. What with all them hedge robbers and worse lurking about?
Please, this is urgent.
But there's black people there.
I see black people. You ask me, you'd be better off staying with Sir Guy. He's got a future. Why, you'll be living in London before you know it.
But you must go, otherwise they're going to kill him.
She's about to offer the folded letter to the servant when the door swings open. Vash leaps up, dropping the letter on the table as Q enters.
How dare you come barging in here this way?
Oh,
I
fuck.
came to offer apologies for my harsh words earlier. I had no idea you were so ruthless, and oh, by the way, you betrayed Robin was so impressive.
Q is now standing right by the table. Vash forces herself not to glance down at the letter.
That's most gracious of you.
No, I admit I was surprised, though perhaps not surprised as Jean-Luc.
Now it's Vash's turn to be surprised.
You're Q.
And you are a very interesting woman.
He notices the letter.
Oh, what's this?
She
Give me
tries
that.
to snatch it away, but it's
Give me
too
that.
late.
A letter to Riker. Quick, come to Kath. Oh, come. Must save Captain. And this is wonderful. It's marvelous duplicity. You certainly fooled Sir Guy, and me as well. I do believe you're worth further study.
Am I?
Unfortunately, we won't have the time. Guards,
The guards enter.
take this traitor away. It appears it's going to be a double execution. Or a double penetration.
Oh.
Oh my. Vash is marched from the room, and as Q gloats over this latest turn of events, we fade out, and that is the end of Act 4.
Oh my god.
How we doing? Good?
We got Snagglepuss, Billy Eichner, and every damn person else on the planet in this game.
I finally feel like I'm in character. Like I'm meant to be this way.
Yeah.
It's not a character, man. It's just you. It's just you.
Felt like he was born in this body.
He's finally found himself.
If your bird could talk, it'd be like, I've known all of them.
Oh, dude, no. This bird would
that
call
bird
me
talk.
the F slur that I won't say on Moxie stream so hard.
I want to know what that bird has seen.
Yeah, Hondo's like Bruce Willis in Die Hard, like, welcome to the party, pal.
His back has been turned.
Let me
I'm
know
over
when
here
y'all are ready for
sneezing.
the final act. We're getting there, guys. We're almost through this. Okay,
Sorry,
you can do this.
I keep sneezing. I'm allergic to his gayness. Golly.
I'm allergic to your no acting ability.
Clip it. Get him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send black Twitter on you.
I can take them.
They could be like white people.
That's a death sentence.
Damn
he
white
could take all
people.
he could take all the BBCs coming at him.
No.
I'm so scared to come to Vegas with this man walking around.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Leon, I'm short too. Leon's gonna be on his knees the entire time, just looking at everybody. He's gonna be trying to grip on Gooch's ass and everything. Sammy, don't sleep with both eyes open, okay?
Yeah.
Sammy said he wanted a carpool. That was a mistake.
Yeah,
Georgia.
Not anymore.
Hates cancer even.
I feel like all
That's-
these East Coast people should find a way to like carpool or find a way to come together. That like, I know that
No,
I tried to
nobody
do it all-
should be coming together
I
in the
can tell you,
car.
I'm coming
No.
together.
Yeah, I will come alone.
I tried to set that up with all the people in the South, the Southeast, and everyone backed out. So I
Oh,
tried.
God.
Yeah, no, thank you.
I don't know, man. I think maybe you and Vagabond and I, as long as we can carry guns, because Vagabond is like,
Well, the cost of the RV would have been doable for all 5 of us. There's 3 of us, and
I'm
it'd be
just
not
saying.
that's doable.
I know a thing about vagabondage.
Can we
Oh,
please?
Yeah, so
get
Spirit
back-
Airlines,
Let's go back
guys.
to this now.
Yeah, Spirit Airlines screwed him so bad last year.
No. It wasn't Spirit. It was that other one.
Oh,
Delta?
Oh yeah. No.
That was awful.
It was like a Spirit
name.
knockoff. What was it called?
Frontier?
Frontier. Yeah, it was Frontier.
Frontier, yeah.
Spirit was the
Frontier.
knockoff.
How are you a knockoff of Spirit? Jeez.
I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
I know, right?
Frontier is a step down from Spirit, man.
Damn.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what
Yeah.
fresh hell
Yeah.
awaits me on the plane. Like, sir, would you like to smell peanuts? Because you got to pay for them now.
So would you
Here's
like to
half a
land
Coke.
safely? We need $10 to buy
No,
your
the
brains.
plane will just
No,
take
no.
off in a different hangar, and you won't know which one it is, and they won't let you
The
know.
guy next to you, the peanuts, he chews them up and you get the peanut butter that he makes for you. That's way
Oh
Oh,
no.
God.
Like a little baby bird.
Baby bird.
Yes.
Whoa,
boy.
Kira was a woman pilot?
Damn.
Sorry. Anyway,
Get it, girl.
Nice.
Nice.
All right.
I love
At
Delta.
5.
Still alive.
Delta's my favorite people to fly with. They're just so expensive for me.
Delta's cool. They got little TV screens.
Yes.
I've been fucked over by American Airlines and United and something else. I hate flying these days. I mean, I used to love it, but one time someone stole my one boot. I had a pair of gorgeous boots in my bag. Someone stole one fucking boot.
So you got ripped off
I
by
didn't
one
fuck
lady.
over
person.
Oh,
by,
wait.
you know what?
It
Never
was
mind.
KAIDA. It was KAIDA.
Yeah, I was trying them on for my
Yeah, it was
For my
Kata
ex.
Tarantino down there.
It was smelling them.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah, I was trying to do my Leon cosplay. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Well, it
Your
like,
hair
it
is
pissed
pretty
me off
enough.
because
Oh,
I
no.
replaced them. I got them from a thrift store and they were like from the 60s, so they were unique. So I was really pissed because you can't like just go buy another pair of those.
So in other words,
Yeah.
they stunk.
I only flew like once. I went to go see some crazy chick up in Connecticut, man, and like I got like kicked out of. I kept going to because I was actively drinking then. So like at the airport, I was going to every bar, and then they cut me off, and then I go to a different bar, and then the whole damn airport figured out that I was like the drunk man, and nobody would serve me, and I passed out and missed my flight.
I was on a flight that was delayed, and it was. They said, "Don't worry, we promise you'll make your connection." I'm like, "Are you sure? We promise to make your connection." I get there, my connection had left 20 minutes earlier. I had to sleep in the airport.
So what you're saying is missed connections?
Oh.
Hey.
Okie dokie.
Was it some plumbing issues and wood?
It's time to move.
Did you need to find a man named Richard?
It's time to move on.
Hi guys.
Oh man.
No, but I do not recommend to anyone to sleep in an airport. It's really creepy when it actually
It
shuts down.
sucks. I've done
I've
it.
been
It
to the
sucks.
airport when there's I've been at an airport in Tennessee. I got there like 3:00 in the morning, and the flights they weren't opening up again till like 6:00 in the morning.
Yeah, I had it
and
too.
we got
No.
we got caught in a downpour, and we're just laying there in the entrance to the airport next to the heaters, trying to dry off because we're freezing to death. And yeah, it was fucking terrible.
I
I
wouldn't
know,
I
Chicago.
wasn't quite that bad.
I didn't think it was that bad because I passed out, so it was.
Yeah, I was
remember-
hungover, but I wasn't drunk. So
Oh, I was, dude. I was shit faced. I mean, I passed out after going to every bar in the airport, or basically blacked out and missed my flight.
oh man. No, this was years ago. My brother had a wedding in Bowling Green, Kentucky, so I flew over there. And yeah, we basically had our flight home at 6
beautiful
o'clock
city.
the next morning. Oh, it was a cool place. He got married in a cave. It was awesome. But we were like in the cave all night drinking, and then we went to the Waffle House at 1 o'clock in the morning. And then, of course, went from the Waffle House straight to the airport. And it's like I didn't realize the airport was going to be completely shut down for like 3 hours while we were there. And I was hungover.
Hold on, TEBOW. You
What?
went to Bowling Green, Kentucky,
Yeah.
drank all night in a cave, went to a Waffle House. Are we the same person?
Dude, this was
That's every story,
right.
story in the South, man. It's like
you got to understand. I am not a big drinker, but for me, I was on vacation. My wife and I, with the kids, were being watched. Her parents had them. We were gone for 2.5 days. It was like, hey, we're just gonna do whatever. I don't normally like party and drink and shit.
Win at
but I was
Bowling
like,
Green.
Yeah,
Like,
there's nothing else to do.
I've never
Waffle
been to
House was my
Bowling Green.
first job, Kira. So
It's like, in New York, like JFK and LaGuardia never actually seem to shut off. Like you never see all the lights go off, and so I didn't think about the fact that airports that are not in major metropolises don't do that. So they said I could stay at the airport, so I could stay right near the gate, so that I would be ready to go the next day. And not only did they change the gate at 7 o'clock in the morning, right after I'd woken up, to the other side of the airport, but at 11, everything shuts off. The whole airport basically went dark. And I'm like,
Yeah, that's
I
how
felt like it was a
scary
horror
movies
movie. Like,
start.
it literally was
Yeah.
not a good night.
Sound like a great
Yeah,
place to
they're-
get murdered.
Pretty much.
The only people that there are a couple, there's like security in a couple places, and there's some custodians who are like cleaning and waxing the floors. And I'm just like, I'm here by my. I was already sick at that point, so I was like terrified to take my painkillers because I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna take my painkillers and pass out, and something horrible is
You're
gonna
gonna roofie yourself and end up somewhere you're not supposed to.
By the way,
be.
yes, Zach. Aren't you shocked? No one's shocked that Leon is surprised by nothing. Of course,
yeah,
he worked at fucking Waffle House.
16 years old, grill master, late nights at Waffle House. I've got some fucking stories, bro.
Oh, I
Straight
bet.
up.
How many times did you jizz in the food?
Oh no!
Never. It's all public. Yo,
That is so wrong.
Is this an MSK stream?
Seriously.
No, but they
Look,
messed
man,
with us really bad.
why you gotta put me? Where he is? Hey, it's all this freaking Billy Eichner and all this gayness.
So we are
everywhere.
friends, motherfucker.
No, so
Yeah.
when they made us our grits, because
just
I never had
messing.
grits before, they said, "Do you want your grits with cheese?" And I'm like, "Sure." And they put a piece of Kraft single cheese on the grits. Is that normal?
No,
That's 100%
No.
normal. Actually,
Okay.
That's
to be
not how
fair,
you
hold
say
on,
it.
hold on,
Yeah,
hold on.
yeah,
No,
dude,
no,
that's-
no,
that's-
let me clarify.
that's
It's not
ghetto
normal.
grits.
They only put one on there. There should have been two.
There should have been
Yep.
No,
two.
is
There
that
should
a
have been the whole
regional?
pack.
Y'all been to some
Regional
terrible
thing?
ass
Crab
Waffle
singles, the
Houses.
jizz, really.
No,
fucking-
okay.
I've had
Do Waffle
grits
House,
on the
if
East
you want,
Coast,
if you
the
want your
South.
grit, if you want your grits with cheese, we literally just open a package of
Okay.
two. We throw some on there while it's on the grill,
No.
and it sort of melts
No.
in this plastic. Like, yeah.
You've been to that's the worst Waffle House experience. I've never had that at a Waffle House before ever.
Dude, it was the only time I've been to one, but it was like they knew we were from out of town. We wouldn't say shit about it, you know?
Yeah, yes.
We went from
I-
having a script
I-
reading
I've
to a
had
shocking
grits.
indictment of Waffle House.
Them's ghetto grits, yo.
Yeah, no, I've had grits in the Mid-Atlantic states. I've had grits in the Southeast. I've had grits in the South. I've never seen American.
I've had
cheese
grits on a
grits.
plane, grits on a train. It's like a Dr. Seuss book rhyme.
Yeah, no shit.
I mean, I ate it. I was like, all right, I'm gonna eat it, but still.
well,
It's
you're
good,
drunk at
and
that
I
point.
like
You're just gonna have to eat.
I
it.
will not eat these grits with one slice of cheese. Put on two, damn
I
it.
will not eat
And
them
get
if
on
you
these.
please.
Diesel, man. He's fucking killing it.
Green
All right,
in
let's
hand.
wrap
There we
this
go.
shit.
All right, we got Act
All right.
5, yeah. Act 5.
Yeah, we have not finished our table read yet.
God, I kind of want
What
some
rails?
Waffle House now.
I want some cheese. grits.
Right? Me too.
I don't have a Waffle House near me. God damn it.
Is it an hour and a half the nearest one for me?
Yeah, same.
We don't have those around here.
Nah,
Yeah,
there
I
are
don't
multiple
have one.
states
You are
away from
missing
us.
Yeah,
out.
you
Sounds
you
like
live in-
it.
Your
Yeah,
place
y'all
is-
live in a
you
commie
live in a
state.
fancy
You don't know
place.
about
See, he's in
the
a communist
goodness.
state. I'm in Northern California, so
Yeah.
Y'all don't
We
know
have
the goodness
Cracker
of,
Barrel.
I'm California
Ew.
adjacent.
Y'all don't know about
Mhm.
going to Waffle House at 3 a.m, shit faced, and
Stoned
getting a
as
nice plate of
hell.
Nah,
waffles.
hate it,
and
bro.
eggs.
It's a come to Jesus experience, homie.
It's fucking amazing. There's
You
nothing.
got to do it
else.
once. You got to do it once.
Just go there. You get a whole plate. You get the all American. You know what I mean? And then you just eat that shit.
Yep.
And then try not to throw up.
Yes.
Man, that'd be wasting some good Waffle House, man.
Oh my
You know
goodness.
what I'm saying?
You ready?
All right, we're
You
ready.
ready? Act 5. We fade in. It's the exterior of the castle. We're in the courtyard. It's the next day. A crowd is gathered to see the show. Sir Guy and Q sit together at a. What is that word?
Dais.
DA.
Dais.
Dais or
Yeah.
Dais?
Dais.
Oh,
It's like a stage.
Okay.
Like a stage.
Slap me,
Yeah.
Amadeus. Just kidding. At one end of the courtyard, the stairs leading to the tower, we hear voices coming down off camera, drawing close.
My fault.
Yes, your fault.
We'd have been safe in Sherwood if you hadn't grabbed my sword.
Giggity,
But
giggity.
They're both wearing shackles, come into view as they walk toward the camera.
Oh
I
no.
grabbed it to prevent you from being killed.
You should have never interfered.
You were the one interfering.
I was trying to rescue you.
Next time, don't bother.
I won't.
This woman is irrational. I'm sorry.
She's psycho.
Yeah.
The whole
She's
like, why have you
mid.
told your entire
Yeah,
ship
she-
about
she-
me
she-
when she
I
was
know.
playing
Mid and a pain in the ass.
on the
To be
sex
fair,
planet?
I have literally seen you act like this.
This sounds like a woman to me. I don't know.
No, my wife, she'd be like, "Come rescue me! I'm just gonna stay here and cry." Like she wouldn't be doing this shit. No way.
Yeah, no. By the time we got in shackles, my wife would be like, "So I'm sorry. Are you mad?"
This episode, I would agree with you to some degree, but the Risa episode shows that she's someone who has been through a lot, and she's always only relied on herself. She literally does not know how to rely on other people.
Everyone's been through a lot.
And a lot of people don't have learned to not know how to rely on others again. Like,
I mean, I'd be letting Picard rescue me. I'd jump in his arms, I'd rub his little bald head. You know, I mean,
Of course.
Right?
yeah.
And Zach's with the 10. Thank you so much. Crack that whip, Foxy Moxie. Put this panel back to work.
That's a crazy thing to say with me on the panel. Not gonna lie.
Crack the whip.
That's
Why
fucking
everything
insane
got to
to
be
be
about
honest.
slavery with you, man?
It's not my fault. It's Leon's.
oh, I thought he meant that he goes to a dominatrix.
Hey, I'm not gonna expose that on stream.
I don't know where your mind is, Tiny. Instead of racism,
Hey
it's
guys,
in-
I'm gonna need y'all to
it's
shut
in
the fuck up
S&M.
for a moment because ABF decided to just drop some bombs.
Yeah, thank you
Damn.
so much.
Lord.
Score a direct hit.
She's naked. And she's not wearing any clothes, too.
Chinchilla, chinchilla, chinchilla.
You get all of them. You get all the things. Thank you.
Naughty, naughty, naughty.
Felt like that
one.
was also warranted.
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
ABF gets a shout out for being like a gun nut, dude. You friggin' rock.
ABF is amazing.
The guy's the best.
Yeah.
Shout
Anything
out
I've ever
ABF.
been on that he's in the chat is just better.
It's true.
Plus, when shit
Hey,
goes down, I'm
ABF.
finding him. He's got weapons.
Hide your butthole. Leon's around.
I'm not
Wow.
actually on ABF. It was just a slip of the tongue.
That was random, but all right.
I hear that you are bisexual.
Leon slipping the tongue, huh?
That's crazy. Oh my god.
Nah, don't
What are
worry
we
about
doing?
it. Everybody knows the Fed is asshole.
I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh god. Okay, so I think we're up to Q.
Yeah.
I was waiting for
They
you
came
to
to a
read
halt
the,
from the
the
executioner's
lead up
block.
to it.
Q steps forward to meet. Yeah, I just had a mild stroke, so leave me alone.
Fair.
I've had one of those.
Do you two ever stop arguing?
Back to this shit.
No response.
Tell me, Picard, as you stand here facing the termination of your insect existence, do you see what's led you to this end? Was it
Point
worth
to the
it?
girl.
Girls are icky.
Was it worth it?
Okay, I know you have to go. Just answer me one question.
Yes, you're a total fag.
It's not the question.
Oh
Can we
no,
just get
the
this over
buttons are
with?
coming down. Oh no.
Hey, Leon, I got nothing on under this robe.
Picard, was it worth it?
I said, can we just get this over with?
It's a very specific she.
Can we just get this over with?
Is Sammy
That was
just
Sammy.
asking if we can just wrap this up, or are we?
That was Sammy, not Picard.
Okay.
Line.
Picard.
Are you
Oh,
implying
no.
I'm not worth it?
But Picard
Look in the mirror,
keeps his
bitch.
eyes
You tell
fixed on
me.
Q. Picard.
Okay. Your game was for my benefit, Q. She's innocent in all this.
She is many things. None of them is innocent.
Let her go.
Jean-Luc, you do care.
A gallant gesture, Picard, but a futile one. Farewell, and I hope you're both happy together.
He moves aside as Sir Guy rises to his feet.
You have been found guilty of outlawry and high treason. Do you have anything to say before sentencing is carried out?
There are impassive stares from the prisoners.
Ready them for the block.
Call
The
Huckleberry
guards-
Hound.
And we see a new angle here. A group of hooded monks have entered the courtyard. Beneath the hoods are Riker, Worf, Geordi, Data, Beverly, and Troy. Picard and Vash already kneeling at the block. Oh, taking in the scene in front of them, Worf reaches for the sword beneath his robe. Geordi lays a restraining hand on Worf's arm.
Too many of them. We never get anywhere near the motherfucking captain.
Data, we need a diversion. Send in Jordy. Now.
Data opens his left arm, revealing the circuitry and blinking lights within. He pulls out 3 small components and fastens them together.
Please stand back, Commander. Microfusion cells can be somewhat dangerous under high temperatures.
Riker stands back. Data tosses the components into the Tinker's fire. The fire flares briefly. Then there is a small explosion and a dramatic pyrotechnic discharge, which startles the executioner and the onlookers. Amidst the confusion that follows, Picard leaps to his feet and rams his elbow into the executioner's stomach, knocking him to the ground. Picard then grabs hold of one of his guards and pulls the sword free of its scabbard. Riker, Worf, Geordi, Troy, Beverly, and Data, who has closed the panel on his arm, by the way, throw off their monks' robes. It's the Outlaws, Robin's band. Sir Guy unsheaths his sword.
Guards, take Marion to the tower.
Fish whirls and punches one of her captors, but 2 others drag her up the stairs. Picard sees Vash being taken away and tries to follow. A guard tries to block him and is cut down. As our crew beats back the attacking soldiers, Data holds out his arm and clotheslines one soldier as he charges by. Then Data looks up at another soldier who lunges toward him with a sword. The man stops mid-thrust, phrasing, shocked as Data catches the tip of the blade between his thumb and forefinger and slowly curls it back.
Ow!
He watches the battle that rages around him with delight. Picard comes face to face with Sir Frickin' Guy.
I'll have you know, I'm the greatest swordsman in all of Nottingham.
Got my serious wig
Oh, like
on.
what happened to Sir Guy? A quick flurry of cuts and parries.
It's Sir Guy Eastwood now.
He's back
Yeah,
in
oh.
HRT.
Sir Guy had to lock
Look, he's
in.
got
Man.
he's got his serious hair on now.
Oh, yeah. A quick flurry of cuts and parries as they test each other's skill.
That's very impressive.
They engage again.
Engage.
But there's something you should know.
I am not left-handed.
A furious series of strikes ending with their swords crossed at the hilt. Oh my. Their faces inches apart.
Yeah. And what would that be?
I am not from Nottingham.
What?
He pushes
You
Sir Guy away.
guys.
Gradually, Picard forces Sir Guy up the stairs leading to Marion's room. Sir Guy, panic building, takes a vicious cut at Picard's head. Picard ducks, thrusts upward, and stabs Sir Guy through the body. Sir Guy tumbles off the staircase. Vash listens to the sounds of battle outside of her chamber. Suddenly, the door swings and Picard races in. Jean-Luc! She runs into his arms. Picard is fed up with all of this, tosses the sword to the floor.
It's over, Q. Now get us out of here.
Q appears in the room.
My compliments, Captain. I doubt Robin himself could have done better.
If any of my people are hurt,
Sadly, they're all fine. But the point is, they could have been killed, and you may have been too. All for the love of a maid. My debt is paid, Picard. If you've learned how weak and vulnerable you really are, you can finally see how love brought the worst in you.
Nonsense. You're absolutely wrong. It brought out the best in him. His nobility, courage, self-sacrifice, and his tenderness.
Yeah, you're good. Very good.
Enough of this.
Indeed.
He snaps his finger and Picard disappears. Then we go back to the meeting room. The room is empty. Picard is in uniform. In uniform, suddenly appears at the podium. Riker and the others appear back in the audience, exactly where they were sitting before, all back in their Starfleet uniforms. They look around in confusion.
Everybody here?
Where's
Looking
Vosh?
vulnerable.
Computer, locate Council Member Vosh.
Council Member Vosh is not aboard the Enterprise. Off his look of concern, we go to the exterior. The Enterprise is still in orbit. Picard enters the ready room. As the doors close behind him, Vash materializes.
Hello, Jean-Luc.
Well, this is a relief. I was afraid that Q...
There were a few things he wanted to discuss with me.
I'm surprised he wasn't too busy gloating over his victory.
He was right about one thing, Jean-Luc. As ridiculous as it was, his game did prove how much you care.
I may not share my feelings with my crew, but I do have them.
A warm moment passes between them.
I'm gonna miss you, Picard.
I wouldn't be surprised if our paths cross again.
I'll see to it.
They kiss.
Oh, where are you off to now?
I haven't made up my mind. Remind you of someone you know?
As a matter of fact, yes.
Q to Vosh.
We're going to have fun. I'll take you to places no human could ever hope to see.
Yeah.
Who can resist
alien anus.
Oh no! Picard sees there's no way to change her mind. He advances on Q.
As a payment in full for your debt to me, you will guarantee her safety.
She'll not be harmed, Jean-Luc. I promise you that.
Oh no. Where is that? Picard looks over at Vosh, a silent farewell.
Well, aren't you going to kiss her goodbye?
Picard and Vash stare at him until he gets the hint.
Oh, all right.
He vanishes. Vash smiles at Picard.
Well, aren't you?
A final kiss. Heavy tongue. Then Vash steps back.
Goodbye, Jean-Luc.
She vanishes.
We're children. We're freaking children.
A beat, then a trace of a smile appears on his face. Then we go to the exterior of the Enterprise. Turning towards the unknown, it fades out. And that is the end of Cupid, Season 4, Episode 20.
Q's taking her to Bourbon Street.
Oh no!
I can't, man.
Oh,
I can't.
God.
They say heavy
Goes
tongue.
up with a bunch of
Heavy
beads.
tongue. That was improvisation.
That was good improv though.
Dude, the Snagglepuss was killing it, man. That was
Thank you.
hilarious, man. That's straight up out of, I was like, where I had to go look it up too, because I'm like, it's that Sabretooth Hanna-Barbera dude. Let me look that up.
That's awesome.
Ugh.
Thank you, everyone. You all did amazing. As always.
We had less
Thank you so
Geordie
much.
this time.
Yeah, I
I
know.
know.
We need more Geordie.
Sammy was too busy knocking out of the park as Picard.
Captain Picard, yes.
Go. Make it so.
Thank you to
Exactly,
Not
man.
only the panel, but like everyone in chat. You guys were
The chat's been
killing
amazing.
it.
Absolutely amazing.
Amazing. There's still 104 people cross-platform still watching. So thank
Damn.
you.
Wow,
That's great.
I guess
How
you
many of them
like
do we
us.
offend?
That's a
Hopefully all
very
of them.
great thing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I think we offended everyone, man.
What
Not
is
that
it?
soon enough, actually. If anyone's got some anti-Semitic to say before we go.
I'm going to start talking like this for the
I
rest
said something
of,
earlier when I
follow us
thought
on
Darnell was doing something. I thought he was doing an old Jewish man, and I said, "Oy vey."
I heard you. I was like, what?
I know you. You sounded like it. You sounded like.
I'm so glad we don't have to hear any more of that gay voice.
It's off now. I'm out of character. I'm out of character.
Yeah, till next time.
No, you're in character
Wait,
now.
really? I can't tell.
Yo, KAIDA, you're in the group now, dude. That's the
I'm
problem.
gonna start talking like this for the rest of my
You've been
life.
jumped in.
This isn't my first time.
It wasn't mine. Yeah, it was nice to have you, KAIDA.
Look at the 10. God bless Moxie. God bless panel. God bless chat. God forgive us all. God with us. God for us. And
Leon, check out.
you get a hashtag.
Nice, Neuromancer. Fuck yeah.
Book rocks.
Also,
dude.
for fuck's sake, cancel Disney.
Hey, my favorite 3-letter acronym, for fuck's sake.
Cancel Disney Plus.
Oh,
Beautiful.
not as good as Moxie, but a lot.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do?
Well, come on. Can't all be big-tittied redheads with fun personalities.
My balls can only go so high.
Oh, good gosh.
Shut out.
Oh my goodness.
That was brutally. That was some honesty.
So, what have all of you fine people got cooking up and for preparing for the new year? And I know several of you have streams coming up, so let's go round robin at Sammy. What are you doing?
Hood.
I think I will be back here tomorrow with you, and then I don't know. The bunch of different friends have different streams that I was gonna bop around on until I finally land on your channel, and then other than that, I don't think I have anything else until Sunday, which is in other news. So yeah.
Nice. Links are in the description. Or Sammy. Also, great job today. TEBOW.
Sammy's the MVP as usual. Although Darnell was
Darnell, you're right.
That was
man.
Yeah.
Hold the candle to that man over there.
Oh, Leon? No, Leon was good too, but Darnell the other one. That one.
Yeah, you, Snagglepuss and Sammy both kind of killed it. So
yeah. Well then of course Tiny had to do 2 girls at once. 2 girls.
Oh my.
Yeah,
2 girls, 1 voice.
Oh, say it slower.
Tiny was like.
I do try to make them actually sound slightly different, so it was really
I picked up on that. One of them had a higher pitched voice the second time
I
around.
did great, and I forgot to look.
For a second, I was gonna do one of the girls.
What the fuck?
I'm not gonna lie. Picard was a lot more draining than Geordie.
Oh no, yeah, I could tell.
He's got way more lines, but like having to speak like this the entire time is fucking draining. And I'm sure my wife is just thrilled with me. It's 1:55 in the morning, and she's just like, "We get it. You're having fun."
See, if that was my wife, I'd be dead right now. 11 o'clock, I can do. If it was 1 in the morning, I'd be on the couch. No, so I'll be streaming tomorrow, I guess. And then other than that, I'm not sure what the rest of the week I'm doing. So New Year's, I might do a game stream with my kids or some shit. I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
And before I forget, Big Ship was in the chat tonight, and I made something special for him. So
Good gravy, what a ship. What a lovely big ship this is.
It's a big ship.
Oh, my ship is beautiful, isn't it? This ship must just go on for miles.
Lovely ship. Lovely ship. It's a big ship.
That's terrifying.
That's crazy.
Thumbtanic.
I love
Every
it.
time I see his name, I think of that's a big ship. Had to pull
She's
it.
naked and never had no clothes on. Too.
You know what? You may be right, Goodwin.
Jesus or Jesus Rex.
Oh, we're going with
Depending where
Jesus.
you're from. Jesus Rex. Thank you so much for becoming a Moxie Militia member. All on your
Basically,
own.
Jesus King. That's what it means.
Tiny. What do you have going on this week?
Oh, we're going counterclockwise.
We're snaking. We're doing the snake.
Which way's clockwise? I'm backwards.
It's clockwise.
Okay, all right. we're
You,
good.
the tiny. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. This coming Saturday and every other Saturday, I have D&D at Full Metal Nate's channel with Darnell, and many others. We have a lot of fun playing Curse of Strahd, D&D. Let's see what else. Here last Sunday of every month to do Star Trek: The Next Generation. Sometimes we do a retrospective. Sometimes we have fun with all of our friends and do a table read. It's either way, it's a lot of fun in general. Please come back. Even if we're not doing a table read, we do have fun when we go over episodes.
Yep. So usually you and I do the Star Trek episodes when we crawl through and talk about it. But wanted to do something special for the big goodbye, and then it was just so much fun.
Absolutely.
Kind of rolled into the end of the year
they're
celebration.
amazing, and I hope we do more of them. I just also hope the chat shows up when we do our regular stuff too.
Yes.
No, I'm looking
We'll
forward
just
to
do
more
it.
of these too, though. To be honest, as somebody who didn't I watched Next Generation as a kid, but like that was the only Star Trek that I was really exposed to. So I'm really enjoying like the table read thing. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, I've been having a blast.
Yay! You found your moo. You found your TNG moo. Moo. Oh,
Every
Leon.
Friday.
Yes, me and Darnell are like, I don't know. I got
first.
Sorry.
Every Friday, at Darnell, we start at like 9:30, right?
What?
Insert
title here. Oh yeah, 9:30 Pacific. Yeah.
So every Friday, I'm now part of Insert Title Here, which is a really fun little podcast where we talk about just lots of random stuff. Drunken Emerald Arrow and Darnell are our co-hosts and make our choices for topics. We have a lot of fun there too.
And we are now on IMDb now, actually.
Yes, we
show
are
is
on
on
IMDb.
IMDb.
I got to I showed my mom that and she thought it was great.
Who knew?
Congratulations.
But, so
That's awesome.
that's every Friday. I'm doing some stuff with lots of different people. Some people aren't sending me links anymore, so not sure where I'm going with that.
Hey, it happens, man.
But I'm moving around a bit, and I'm hoping to maybe possibly get my own channel up by April, by the FNT meetup and my birthday.
Hey.
I guess that's it for the moment. I feel like I'm forgetting. The 7th of January will be on Society's channel to talk about religious crap. Because he has to he's going to try to convince me that it is the end of days, and that is why so many people are coming after me and mine. We'll see.
Jews?
Yes, Jews.
Oh, so we did get to make fun of your people. Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure.
And it is still Hanukkah, and I've been lighting my candles and having lots of fun with fire.
I like fire.
You know, for a Jew, your nose is pretty A-okay, Tiny.
Oh my God, the big shift with a 5. Thank you for the clip, Moxie. That's awesome. Also bring back racist Sammy.
I was never trying to be racist. I'm just really
He was
not
being
good
his
at being
authentic
black.
self. He's a black man on the inside.
Okay, Leon.
Yes. I only got really 2 things to promote. And tomorrow is the 2-year anniversary stream of my channel, plus the just celebration of 2024 in general. Several individuals that I stream with throughout the course of the day are going to be there, including Foxy Moxie and several others. It's going to be a party. We got tier goals, we got lists, we got spinners, a lot of stuff that was on Niad's show today, for example. But there's also just going to be a lot of me glazing all of you guys in the chat and those who have helped make my 2024 so successful on the content creation side. Couldn't thank you enough, and you'll hear more about that tomorrow. Also, my last 2 videos kind of fucking dope ass numbers. If you want to check those out, it would be really appreciated. Beyond that, dude, just thank you so much. Had a great time as always.
Beautiful.
Yeah, happy 2nd anniversary. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's
thanks.
awesome, man.
Thanks for having me on, man. I kind of got a little settled now. So, and again, Leon, this freaking book, it's amazing, dude. I love the way the dude writes.
One of the best of all
Fantastic.
time.
I'm telling you, man. It's one of those things. After you read a page or so, it just starts flowing, man, and you can follow right around it. It's fantastic. I don't know what I've got going on these days, man. Well, I haven't streamed in a while. I have to do something. Oh no, I have. I've been just reading a shit ton of books, trying to get my head right. And yeah, I have no idea what I'm gonna do next. So
Okay. Well,
anybody
the
who
links
needs
for-
any.
The links for Diesel are in the chat for his Twitter, and you are you still doing the sci-fi show?
Yeah, we gotta start it back. We have kept saying we were gonna be consistent, and then we stopped, and then we got like inconsistent, and then we gotta be consistent.
Holidays have been hard for a lot of channels to stay consistent and do stuff. which actually reminded me that technically in the new year I should be going back to Devil's Angels. So we'll be watching movies on Mondays, every other Monday. But
very nice.
We haven't been able to get a single one of those done since Thanksgiving.
I just been sitting around reading books for the past week or so, trying to clear my brain, man. I reread through all the Resident Evil novels, and I'm gonna start reread the Expanse books again. I love that effing show. I fucking love it. It's the best. First 3 or 4 seasons of that show are like the best sci-fi in like forever. Freaking fantastic, and the physics are real with the spaceships. That's how it's real. It's like the people who put that together know a little bit about physics and space. Anyway, thanks though for having me on. This is cool.
Absolutely. KAIDA, welcome. Hopefully you'll be back.
Yeah, if I have a role, I will be back for sure. I'm gonna start talking like this from now on. I kind of like this. But
it's good,
yeah,
man.
I got a video I dropped today. It was a pretty fun video to make. I got one that I'm dropping tomorrow, which I recorded like an hour before stream. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I was kind of mad. I don't even think I'm gonna edit it. I think I'm just gonna upload that shit. We'll see.
Ooh.
And then I got another video coming out tomorrow. And yeah, just the regular videos throughout the week. And then new Blackstreet. Make sure that you come to the streams. We do a nightly stream now on Mondays, 10 p.m. Eastern. It's a lot more raunchier, than the Friday shows. Even though the Friday show we talk about some weird shit, but the nighttime show it's like a raunchy show. I'm pretty sure people will like it. So far, I don't know. I don't want to jerk my own dick or anything, but some people say they like it.
It's fantastic.
I will say, word of advice for the future, KAIDA: don't promote a Monday show that goes on at the same time as your host's Monday show.
I can't help it. All right. I still.
You know what? Mine was already in place.
I got 2
I started
monitors.
streaming on Mondays before
having
Moxie did, so I'm just gonna stay quiet
Yeah,
over here.
But you're later.
I have
I
1
wa-
hour.
I
Besides,
watch them
half the
both,
time I'm
okay.
too late to even do it. So
Yes, and then the Friday. Okay, for the Friday streams. Listen. This week I kind of like this voice. I might start talking like this for real.
what do you sound like normally? I'm confused.
It's just a little higher pitch, I guess.
Oh, you're like me. We're the upper register guys. I got you. Okay.
Yeah. Sound like a little kid, so I got
Yeah.
better.
Keeps you
This is
young.
better. But the Friday streams. Listen, this week, this month of January, the people that we have coming up. Listen, y'all aren't ready for the people. The people that we have coming on this month, we shouldn't even have these individuals interacting with us at all, but they are. So this week, if whoever's supposed to be there is going to be there, it's going to be crazy. Next week is going to be even wilder. The week after that, the 3rd week of January, I'm going to make everybody shit their pants by who I'm going to bring on the show. That's all I'm going to say. Y'all are gonna
Well,
like,
I don't want to shit my pants. That's nasty, dude.
hey, I'll make you shit and piss, and come at the same time. All right, it's going to be a religious experience.
So, but both of your shows are on YouTube, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, when some people say that it's really raunchy or it's really crazy, they sometimes forget to mention that they're not on YouTube because of that, and you have to find them on Rumble or somewhere else.
No, Friday, the Monday night streams. I mean, it's not that kind of raunchy. I mean, it kind of is, but we're just getting away with it right now because we're small, so that's fine. But yeah,
but you're blowing up, so
yeah, just want to make sure people could find you easily. That's all.
I guess. I mean, I don't like to hype myself up too much because then that's when you get complacent, and then that's when bad things start to happen to you when you think you're doing too well.
Exactly.
Wait, what the
you
fuck?
Stay negative. Stay negative. That's the way it works.
What did that say?
You got Alyssa Mercante barefooted on his show.
If I had Alyssa Mercante coming on the show, I would announce that to the high heavens because I would want everybody to watch just to see her just fumble in the face of 2 black men. She wouldn't know what to do.
Oh dear!
And by the end of the stream, she would be trying to sleep with us. I swear.
Oh,
I have heard the phrase like barefooted while like you're streaming or whatever, but isn't everybody barefooted when they stream from home? Like, do y'all actually put your shoes on before you stream?
I contemplated wearing socks because it's kind of cold right now, but I'm barefoot at the moment.
It's cold as hell in this basement. I got on.
Yeah, I got
shoes,
slippers.
yo.
I'm
socks.
barefoot and I don't even got pants on. So
I actually don't have feet.
Even the few times that I've actually like done my
It's like
hair
quarter black Garrett don't ever wear pants,
done
man.
up, I'm still always barefoot.
Oh,
God.
I'll reach out to Alyssa. She's probably going to ignore me because she has me blocked on Twitter because I'm black. So we'll see.
But she blocks you. See, she's had me blocked since March.
Yes,
Okay, my
what
channel
did
has
you
like
do?
1,000
She's
subs, and
begging
she's
for
had me blocked
Patreon
for a
and
month.
others, and I think she's opening an OnlyFans. So
Oh my god.
That'll
Not
make for a great
Patreon, but I'm
intro.
not sure.
I hope she does it. That'd make for a great intro. But yeah, other than that, yeah, follow the Twitter if you want to see some craziness, and then yeah, all the plugs that I put earlier. I don't have anything else. I'm gonna start talking like this forever. So thank you guys.
You're welcome. See,
He's found
happy
his
to
lower
help.
register.
You found your moo.
I've found my inner black man.
Not the moo.
Quizmaster Darnell freaking Quigley.
Well, tomorrow I'm supposed to be on the MSK show, but I'm on my phone because my internet is stupid. So I'm gonna try and get that fixed. If I can't, I don't know what's gonna happen for me in the next few weeks because my phone can't handle 3-4 hour streams. It's I can feel the heat coming off of it from here. So it's supposed to be on the MSK show tomorrow night. Quiz time with Quizmaster Darnell Quigley is being postponed another week. We took it off last week for Christmas Eve. We're taking this week off for New Year's Eve. People have plans. Go out and have fun and spend time with your family. I have insert title here at 9:30 p.m. Pacific time with Tiny, Drunken Arrow, and Theo Snodgrass. Saturday there is Curse of Strahd. I'll try hopefully have my stuff fixed by then. And then back here with you beautiful people, hopefully at the end of January for another table read. In the meantime, I also have youtube.com/@shamrecords. It's my AI generated music. Me and a buddy, we write, score everything, and we put it into the AI and we screw it until it sounds good and we put it out there.
Yeah, a few of those are bangers.
It's mostly all
Yeah.
comedy. It's quite funny.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, and they'll stick in your head like a tumor.
Earworms.
It's not a tumor. It's not a tumor.
It is a tumor.
Okay, so I guess it comes back down to me. Thank you, everybody on the panel again, everybody in chat, everyone who gifted. You are wonderful. Keep this going. And so tomorrow, after Leon's 2-year anniversary stream, I have a 2-year anniversary stream combined with a Saucy wrap up of 2024. Going to have some of my past guests from Saucy Rabble, and we're just going to have a good time. And that's it for the next day and a half or so.
Wait a minute. When is that again?
Tomorrow.
Oh,
during your new show.
Yeah, that's right. I have to dip in a little bit and then dip in and out. We'll see how that works. Just the tip.
Well, appreciate it. And it's going to be a casual stream. It's like if the past guests can like pop in, pop out, like hang as long as you want. But yeah, so that's tomorrow night. And anything else, you beautiful bastards? Nope.
I want to be on the next table read.
You do.
Yes.
Oh,
Right.
we converted.
He wants a
him.
bigger part.
It's a lot of fun.
This was fun. Very gay.
All right.
It was fun.
And we should
It's,
I think
it's
we
very
definitely do
homoerotic.
You liked it.
If any of you dudes need an extra on a
watch an
stream, hit me
episode,
up some.
or make sure everyone has watched a specific episode, and then we do the table read, but we do what we think that they were actually thinking instead of what they said.
Sure.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Oh,
I'll have to have something to drink to do that.
Now I want to rewatch TNG. Thank you.
You're welcome. See, spreading positivity and light.
Watch more Trek. I have done my job.
You always do your job. Hell yeah. All right, guys. Have a great night. I'm like 9 subs away from 1,800, so that would be really cool if I can get it before the first of the year. Just saying. Yeah.
Subscribe to MoxieDame.
Cool.
Even if you have subscribed before, make sure you still are because YouTube is asshole sometimes.
Yeah, or unsubscribe and then resubscribe, and it'll almost feel like you're subscribing again.
I think I'm 9 subs away from 18.
At least you have a channel.
Hey,
guys,
you just made me feel better.
It's all perspective. Like I hit 10,000 subscribers like 3 months ago. I was gaining like 1,000 a month, and I've had like 3 months where I've gained like 150 a month. So it
Dude,
doesn't
a
matter. The numbers don't mean anything.
there, buddy. Appreciate it.
That's so.
My
That's
point
so
is the
bad for
numbers.
you.
Oh,
Yeah.
you only hit
the numbers don't
10,000,
mean
you poor
anything.
fuck.
If the algorithm decides that you're done, there's not shit you can do about it. The numbers don't matter.
Algorithm's like, I don't want
I'm
to play
sitting
with
here.
you anymore.
I'm sitting here. Hold on. Matter of fact, let me go to my YouTube studio. How's my recent video doing? It's at 213 views. Holy shit! Oh, that's so great. It's been, I just hit 10,000 subs 3 months ago. God damn.
But in all seriousness, I'll have videos that in the first 2-3 hours only have 200 or 300 views. Also, that's what I'm saying. The numbers don't matter. You know.
True.
Well, then why are you talking
The
about
guy
it?
with the most numbers is the one telling us all that the numbers don't matter.
That's the point. That's what I'm saying.
It's like the rich
numbers
people
are-
saying money doesn't matter. They're loaded with money.
Yeah.
No, I would disagree with that one. Money does matter, but I don't have that either.
Try to let them.
Money would solve 99.999% of all my problems. People that say money don't solve problems, you fuckers ain't never been
I'll take
broke.
the 0.001% of their
Money gives
problems
you
with all
options.
their money. Yes.
Money gives me lots and lots of options.
Money gives you options. Options give you the chance to change things or to be happy. But money itself doesn't do that. Money gives you the options and the opportunities to do that.
I could finally pay that hitman to go take my ex-wife and drag her by her hair to me.
Okay.
Hey,
Good night,
Hypnotic, go
everybody.
fuck yourself. How about that?
In Minecraft. I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Hypnotic, I'm gonna catch you.
Damn.
I've out
Seriously,
with
Hypnotic, like,
my new
we all
voice.
love you, but you're not in our category, dude.
Found his voice. He
Like,
found his
a-
moo.
I have a
He's
new
coming for
voice
you.
now. I'm coming for everybody. All
That's
right.
it. KAIDA has unlocked the
When your name
intersexy
gets
black
mentioned
voices.
on Friday Night Tights, you don't count as one of us anymore. Now
Yeah,
you're one of
that's
them.
crazy.
Oh, you're othering
goodness.
people. Ouch.
Yeah.
I
Listen
am
to the
othering the
Jewish
people
gal.
that
She
are
does
too
know this
big
stuff.
to be considered little people.
Shout out Hypnotic. Don't hit me with the
And I'm
with the
5'2", so I
racism
know about
card.
little.
Hey, I'm not much
Bishop.
taller. I got you.
Moxie's been
Dude.
trying to stop the stream for like 5 minutes. And
I'm
everybody's-
trying. Thanks
Sorry.
for all the fish.
It's an MSK
Sammy's about to
goodbye.
fall asleep.
It's an MSK
night.
goodbye.